Man, I just can't get enough of this bullshit. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So previously I uploaded a video about racism happening in Malaysia. If you want to check it out, it's somewhere around the screen. And I was thinking how to stop racism in Malaysia. After that, after a few hours of thinking, I got some obvious ones. So let's remove the race and religion category from form, because this won't do any good. Because technically those information is used to process our identifications, blah blah blah, technical stuff. Even so, it will only reduce racism among papers, not peoples. So, number one, we should stop stereotyping both in real life and social life. We should stop asking our Chinese friends if they can see or not. We should stop telling our Malay friends go pikat empat, because those things happened in zaman Jahiliyyah long time ago. And we should stop calling our Indian friends keling, hitam, kotor, whatever. Besides that, telling us to balik India, balik China, it's the old stereotype things, okay? We have our goddamn IC and we have our goddamn passport. We never tell you to balik Arab. Pakistan? Makkah? Balik Makkah? What? Ayo, and this thing, telling mak kau hijau, papa kau biru. My amma is not hijau, okay? My appa is not blue, okay? Scott of India thinks, don't ask. Number 2. Abolishing Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Tamil and Sekolah Jenis Kebangsaan Cina. I know, don't react, hear me out. This is my personal opinion. Okay? If our Malaysian government actually abolish these schools, our kids, your kids, future kids will automatically be placed in Sekolah Kebangsaan. In Sekolah Kebangsaan, the students can mingle around with other races' kids. So this will be the root of developing a generation without racism. But as always, parents have to play their part by educating their children that everyone is equal. This will also benefit the student in their language, as in BM and English, when they attend their secondary school, so they wouldn't suffer there. At the same time, you guys are worried that abolishing schools might affect the identity of Indians and Chinese in this country. I'll get to this later. Number 3. Making Pendidikan Moral as a common subject for everyone will make the coming young generation to avoid racism in its very beginning. Because Malay student having Pendidikan Islam and Chinese Indian student having Pendidikan Moral is already like separating them. But I'm not telling that Malay students can't learn their Pendidikan Islam. What I'm saying is they can make it into an extra class, something like that. Here comes the whole abolish identity thing. Instead of you fighting for a separate school, Jenis Cina, Jenis Tamil, you parents can send your kids to classes. Usually the Malays go to the Sekolah Agama after their school periods and they have Bacaan Yasin. The Christian, they go to Sunday school where they have a Bible reading program for them. The Chinese, they have few organizations for them to learn about their own race and religion and their cultures, and so do Indians, where they have Hinduism classes and more on. You parents can send them to these classes so they could learn about their race and their own religion by themselves. You know, like, you have your race, you have one stone, two mango. Number 4. Supporting our Malaysian singers and actors or whoever is in the industry of entertainment. This will really help them in their career. But if you say you don't understand their language, it's okay, it's excusable. Because learning a language is not that simple. It's not as simple as watching few K-dramas or listening to few K-pop song and telling Annyeonghaseyo, Gamsapnida. It's not that simple. But there are usually some dumb people out there. You know, I'm not trying to make a havoc out of it, because some people are not cheap sometimes, because they go out to buy carpet sometimes. These fellas all can ignore, I know. And finally, a legend once said, if an Indian marry a Chinese, the child will be Chindian. If Islam marry a Christian, the child will be, I don't know, Chrislam. So this Chindian and Chrislam marry together, they have a child and they have all type of races in their blood, and then they go to Kadazan, Iban, Sabah, Sarawak. It's future, you know, future generations, a revolutionary thinking. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's interracial marriage. If you know who the legend is, good for you. So thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, you can like the video. If you feel like you want to comment, you can comment on the video. And if you want to share, you can share the video. You also can subscribe and press the bell icon beside it to get new video notification if you want to. Thanks. Chop. So we are at the end of the video, and I'd like to make a small shout out to Visha AA, the one who commented in my previous video. First of all, I want to tell thank you, man, because you are my first hate comment. And now I would like to answer your questions again. 1. The fact is, racism still exists in this country. Just because it doesn't come out in the news doesn't mean it's not there. I'm here trying to spread out words so that things will go better, hopefully. 2. If you are still frustrated because I told you about the Chinese, I'm very sorry. You can go check in Wikipedia for yourself. 3. You say I'm not perfect. You may be right, but I'm perfect the way I am. In fact, everyone is perfect. And 4. Nobody gave you the right to call me Pundela. Punde!